Yeah. You as I sit back, relax as my view fades to black, as I'm brought back to jazz tracks, rhythm driven by hi-hats. I'm feeling the essence of every instrumental blessing, my soul drifting, music hypnotizing my being, but I continue to listen, cause this feeling is believing that music is all that's needed to free your mind from all these evil, cause it's a high demand unknown, delivering the untold, so you too can unwind your soul. Put yourself in a position where you can just sit and listen, let the music be audible as we help you ease the stress. And the combination of tunes, words used, heard, unique, as we bring you the smooth words, loose curves, discreet, cause I know you feed this jazz as I fuse it with rap. Let your mind react and your intuition be tapped, cause if you love music then you'd understand what I'm saying. Just let yourself go, soothing the soul as the music is playing.
Drum spirits is heavily lifted and spawned, twisted and staunch, shifted and sprung, breaking the musical laws with every flip of the tongue. Come on, I know you be listening, liking the way that I'm flowing this rhyme. So relax, puff on the weed and just leave it to me to be blowing your mind. Music speaks to me, reaches me deeply, shows me your scenery, teaching me, making me release and free the MC in me. Yeah, it pleases me, eases me, the smoothest frequencies frequently be soothing me, moving me, keeping me feeling so peacefully. I just smoke a cigarette for a minute, I'm insolent, but then I get some interest in me to flip it different. I take a writing instrument, practice lyrical penmanship, think of shit to be written, then grip my pen while the tip of it, spill the ink of it with it, inflict some lyrics so intricate as increment to the betterment of skill, till in the sense of wit I'm infinite. You heard of hell, well I still live in it, and music is my only escape from it, and this is it, yo!
Virtually a live performance.
Yo, now this is beautiful music, I'm in the mood to be doing. I grab the mic and I'm losing it in the booth. I let loose so much emotion and leash, I'm fucking feeling this beat. Hand me a J while I'm spitting so I can smoke some more weed.
Liquid, you're smoking too much.
But yo, it makes it a rush to be a part of the process of making music that touches you with the rhythms of an audible dude. Sit back instead and be soothed by the sounds of T-I-double-B-Z. Whoa. Back to original lyrics are what we use, but sounds are just the way that we really get into you. All my fellow MCs, you feel the mellowing breeze of our audible thoughts that are now combined to complete this instrumental indeed. We love the listeners too, you keep the culture intact, and in fact we listen to you, and actually we just sharing our ups and our downs. DJ Oof, you'll give it some of your original sounds. I'm out. Round the way through the city, I see the sense of pity. Witness the twisted, gritty committee develop shitty rules and regulations for us to be itty-bitty pawns and little pieces imprisoned until we 50. Dawn upon us all the day that we have a say, cause today isn't that era, and ever do we not pray to convey frustration enslaved in a masochistic display of a fake nation shaped to be always hated, underappreciated, so under the bridge water, sinking under the slaughter, and now you're just waiting for the time of the golden moment. Your rhyme is holding attention, peak at the point of juncture, you're trying to find a connection and realize that it's all a fucking lie disguised as an advertisement. So really it's otherwise, and rise, cause really it's all you can do, or end your fucking life if you really are a fool.
So contemplate, debate whether it's worth losing yourself for nothing or living even the worst.
Abusing what you have, acting like you didn't have it. Those pessimistic views become a suicidal habit.
A landscape surrounded by smoke put into question, coursing through my veins giving unreal infections. A label given and passed on to four brothers who goes against the streamline unleashing demons covers. It's mentally disabling the current section, stay on the top of the food chain like natural selection. A theory that provides a fallacy of tragedies in a disease-like city, smoking you up with no pity. Escaping ropes that are designed to suffocate. I provide visual images of idols bleeding in Hell's Gate in a violent environment where we ask for a different requirement, that you just stay still and sadly wait for your retirement. Ooh, which company is left to sue? Devices that stick with me are supposed to kill me without a clue, so I subliminally castrate these fools and say shitty, leaving behind the weak cause I'm living in Smoke City.
So contemplate, debate whether it's worth
losing yourself for nothing or living even the worst.
abusing what you have, acting like you didn't have it.
These pessimistic views become a suicidal habit.
So observate and state whether it's worse.
Losing yourself for nothing or living even the worst.
Confusing what you have and what you don't, it's almost tragic.
These pessimistic views become a suicidal
I
habit.
fucking think about it now, we was more than we was friends, more than we was ends. We went through the storm to the calm, soared through the bloodshed. Now I exchange thoughts with a demon, heavily breathing. I've risen to an age when I can see that I'm cheated. I did what it told me to do while they just close it on you. All of these self-indulgent motives spoke to a chosen few. Generations torn between morality and practicality. Officials with an abnormality for fallacy. I'm trying to stay on my feet with or without the system, but just to survive, it's got me playing politician. The freedom of thought we was blessed with, forced to undress it, so we press to express it. It's nothing less than expected. These pessimistic vexes is trying to slay shark, keeping me hungry, so I proceed to play my part. But I'm lost thinking about how it is that you changed from that shit that you were before when you was down from day one.
So contemplate, debate whether it's worth losing yourself for nothing or living even the worst.
Abusing what you have, acting like you didn't have it. Those pessimistic views become a suicidal habit.
Reoccurring realizations that I'm awake in a matter of seconds. These portals I've entered seem to be going under construction. Restrictions, timeless in a world of parasites. Black Hawks in the battleground, they all be stationed around midnight. Nocturnal walks through the fortress, organic thought is simulated without a specific basis. I seem to be still wandering in the spaces. Horror third dimension holding back the information I'm fiending. They build a structure for creatures with an autistic vision and release through linguistic currents like submarines sailing under the oceans. I second emotion, a reconstruction to retaliate the dark forces mingling with my astral projections. Hypnotic lithium, I need to land right so I can be receiving my proper extension. Sockets pulled off so I lose my virtual perceptions. Like a professor concocting ingredients to further the examinations, I'm left with predictions.
So contemplate, debate whether it's worth
Losing yourself for nothing or living even the worst.
abusing what you have, acting like you didn't have it.
These pessimistic views become a suicidal habit. So observate and state
Whether it's worse, losing yourself for nothing or living even the worst.
Confusing what you have and what you don't, it's almost tragic.
Those pessimistic views become a suicidal habit.
So off they went into outer space.